Hey guys, guess what? We're getting our first ever Asian movie lead. How exciting is that? Seems that yet another Hollywood actor is making up stories and trying to rewrite the past again. This is coming from a Games Radar article. Simu Liu on Shang-Chi. Now, it should be Shang-Chi, not Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi would be spelled with an E, but I digress. It means that kids growing up today will have what I didn't. Here's an exclusive new look at the star in the upcoming MCU movie, Shang-Chi. The release of Marvel's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings will mark the first major Asian American Marvel superhero on the big screen, with the titular martial arts expert known as Marvel Universe's greatest hand-to-hand fighter, played by Simu Liu, and it is a destiny that Liu brought upon himself. Now, see, the article itself does qualify what it's trying to say as Simu Liu playing the first Asian American Marvel superhero. And that's fair. That's completely fair. But then they're kind of like giving him credit for basically creating the role. I don't understand that. Anyway, back in 2014, the Chinese-Canadian actor who is best known for popular TV sitcom Kim's Convenience tweeted, "Hey Marvel, great job with Captain America and Thor. Now how about an Asian American hero?" 5 years later, as news of the casting broke, he replied to his own tweet with LOL. See, it feels to me like they're trying to give him credit for this role even being available in the first place. It could be wrong, they might not be doing that, but that's how it feels. I mean, maybe they're trying to say, he's responsible for his own casting because of that tweet, whatever. I highly doubt Marvel was looking at his tweets and going, "Hey, we should cast that guy." But then again, I mean, people do say that these are the new job applications anymore for the left, so it could be. Maybe Disney was looking at tweets. Above, you can see an exclusive picture of Liu in the movie, in casual clothes rather than his superhero costume, as he prepares to start the journey of reckoning with his past, taken from the upcoming issue of Total Film magazine. Liu certainly looks the part, but he couldn't quite believe it when he first got the phone call from Marvel Studios head honcho Kevin Feige. "I reacted by crying hysterically into my pillow." Oh yeah, he sounds like a real superhero material. Crying into his pillow. Maybe you should ask Yellow Flash about crying. He tells Total Film, and the responsibility bore down on his shoulders as he hit the gym to get his torso superhero ready. "It's certainly quite a bit of pressure, I have to say. I loved superhero movies growing up. I loved Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, but I was always keenly aware that people who looked like me could not look like that." The fuck are you talking about, dude? Seriously. I mean, one of the first on-screen superheroes was Bruce Lee. Seriously. I mean, yeah, maybe if you're counting like the old serials from like back in the 30s and 40s and shit, sure, but like some of the first superhero TV shows that I know of were like Green Hornet and Batman. And one of the principal lead actors in Green Hornet was Bruce Lee. Everyone loves him, except for stuntmen, apparently. Not only that, but if I remember correctly, I mean, come on, there's been plenty of imported Asian films as well. People love Asian films. I mean, you got Jackie Chan, you got Jet Li, you've got Sammo Hung, you've got all these you have women. Criminy. Can't remember her name. Really famous kung fu film actress, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Can't remember her fucking name. Damn it. Oh. But the point is Asian leads have existed since at least the 70s. Not just in Hong Kong films either. I mean, you've got Jackie Chan, you've got Jet Li again. I don't know if Sammo Hung's ever been in an American picture, but I mean, you have all these dudes who you could look up to, who look like you, since apparently that's all that matters to you. I don't know what you're talking about. Hell, Bruce Lee's son, Brandon Lee, was uh, more an anti-hero, I would say. But The Crow, come on. I mean, what kind of filth are you trying to peddle here? What kind of lies are you trying to peddle, bro? And if you're fucking bitching about Marvel, I mean, the first few movies were trying to do the Avengers specifically. It wasn't just going random superheroes from the Marvel Universe, it was trying to build up the original core Avengers. They weren't doing random superheroes. I mean, yeah, you had your kind of your side films, but like the initial phase was the Avenger. When you would have been growing up, was the Avengers: Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, and they got Black Widow and Hawkeye in there for some reason. But whatever. The original core Avengers were what they were trying to build up, which they did successfully. Now you come along and yeah. Anyway, playing Shang-Chi will fix that, and the story promises not just almighty dust-ups and giant dragons, but to dig into what it means to be Asian American. Whatever. At the movie's heart is a family drama, as our hero is brought up by his father Wen Wu, Hong Kong superstar Tony Leung, to be a fist of fury assassin who can change fighting styles to fit whatever the job demands. That's a strange power. Anyway, Wen Wu was the leader of the Ten Rings organization, which kidnapped Tony Stark and Iron Man. But Shang-Chi is a reluctant heir apparent, scarpering to San Francisco to pursue his own dreams and find his own identity, only for the Ten Rings to, of course, re-enter his life. It's a beautiful and exciting new origin story for this character that a lot of the world hasn't heard of before, says Liu. And it means that kids growing up today will have what I didn't. Bro, I don't know when you grew up, but I know when I grew up, there were a lot of Asian American film stars. Okay? I don't know what your fucking problem is, or what lefty fucking talking point you're trying to make here, but it's just not true. Rumble in the Bronx was one of those Jackie Chan lead. I mean, I think it was originally a Hong Kong film, but it was imported here. They brought it to the big screen. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. You have Hero, The Forbidden Kingdom. You have all of these Asian-led films that have been here in the U.S. And I don't get it. I don't understand what you're on about. Kids today are gonna have the same experience you had when you grew up. They're gonna be seeing a diverse range of fucking people coming out of Hollywood. Yeah, now they're gonna be pushing the diversity for whatever odd reason. But hey, you have the exact same fucking experiences these kids today do, and you damn well know it. Because if I remember from, the late 80s, early 90s, I can list off, half a dozen Asian-led films. You can certainly do the same thing. So stop being a putt, which are characters that are aspirational that also reflect their lived experience. And I'm sorry, I don't know what lived experience you're referring to when you're talking about a superhero's lived experience. Sorry, bro. I don't care what color your skin is. You've never had a superhero's lived experience. No one alive has. Hell, no one dead has, for that matter. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings opens in cinemas on September 3rd. For much more from Liu, castmates Long and Aquafina, and director Destin Daniel Creighton, get the new issue of Total Film, which hits shelves this Friday, August 20th. Yeah, I guess they're showing I guess this magazine is part of Games Radar. I don't know. So as I said right at the beginning, this guy is basically trying to rewrite history. The way they always try to do. Anyway, this video's gone on quite a bit longer than I thought it would, for being a really short article. So if you like my content, leave a comment down in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.